the artist, her father, because we all
Wow.
Yeah, so they all grew up, like her, Kehlani, and Zendaya all grew up together. Like a lot of people don't know that, like in the Bay. Yeah. So I kind of grew up or in the same neighborhood that hers pops did. So he called me one day and was like, yo, you know that artist that you had on America's Got Talent from that Pop Life group? She's homeless right now. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, man, she doing bad. You might want to call and check on her or something. I was like, absolutely. I was like, give me her number. Let me talk to her guardian or her parents, whoever. And got in contact with her and talked to her family and everything. And I was like, yo, this young lady has so much talent, has such an amazing heart. We all go in different directions because she wasn't super down bad. She was still a teenager, but she just was in a rough environment,
right,
at a rough time, and stopped going to school and stuff. So I was like, look, let's make a deal. I promise you, if you finish school, I will fly you to LA and sponsor your career, whatever you need, you know, apartment, car, studio time, whatever it is that you could desire. And
you saw that much in her.
Yeah, man. And it was like, at the time I had a vision for a bunch of young kids. I had like signed, you know, all of these young kids that were pretty much delinquents, like doing bad, you know what I mean? And I was like, I just want to give my studio to these kids who don't have the opportunity to make as much of themselves as they could. And they, you know, they rose to the occasion and, you know, went on tour and stuff. But then there was something about Kehlani that I saw. I was like, you deserve even more. You need to be elevated even more. Like, you're not part of a group.
Right.
Like, you're you.
Right.
And she saw that. She was like, I can do this. I'm rocking with this. But she's like, I have a whole different vision for myself. And I remember like introducing her to Wyclef and like all these different producers from like Music Soul Child's producers. When she was just a kid, I was like, she the next one. She got it.
Wow.
And she made me prophetic.
So you moved her to LA after she graduated, paid her rent, food, studio time.
Yeah.
You discovered her.
I wouldn't say I discovered her, but yeah, so because what happened as hosting America's Got Talent.
Yes.
She was in a group called Pop Life.
Okay.
And
the Prince song, Pop Life.
Yeah. And they were amazing. There was a full kid band.
Right.
And she was the lead singer.
Right.
And I remember Piers Morgan literally on their first audition was like, you're amazing. You should leave all those other guys. And said on national TV.
Wow.
And she was like, I'll never leave my brothers. And like everybody else voted yes, and Piers, like an asshole, voted no.
Right.
But they went all the way to the finale of America's Got Talent and performed with Stevie Wonder as Pop Life.
That's code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup.